Hi guys, so let's talk about data. Data. I remember back in 2003 when I was sort of like just dropped into this data. That was the name of the PD at the time. And so what was happening, they wanted me to learn about how to disaggregate data. At the time, I didn't know the value in it because this was a time that we were not using Google Docs. We were not using, in the sense of what you would say a spreadsheet looks like today. We did have forms of spreadsheets, but again, it was not like the modernized version that we use today. So I was literally with a highlighter pencil and an ink pen, and I had to learn how to break down data on a classroom level. And then essentially I was trained and coached by some admin to show me how to do it on a school-wide level. This tool and this resource that I learned, I have used throughout the entire years of my years in education. Now that I am with 20 plus years in education, teachers often come to me and say, how are you able to look at this data and within minutes you're able to tell me where it is, where the area of focus should be, what strategies should be used, and how you go about taking these tools and applying it here and applying it there? It was asked yesterday, and I said, why haven't I created a simplified version of how to break down classroom data? Well, I've done that. It is in the link in my bio. It is 6 steps, and in those 6 steps, you'll even see how you hold your students accountable with creating digital docs for your students to be able to break down their own data. 5 things that I share in this document is first of how you use your data to create a toolkit for yourself to make sure that you are using your data to be informed and not data directed, because that's 2 different things, and that will be an entire different video. But I did want to share that there's 5 things that you want to focus on when you are breaking down classroom data, making sure that you identify those standards that need to be focused on when teaching in that designated time frame, whether it's for 9 weeks, whether it's just for a unit, whether it's for a module, however your system has created that time frame for you to teach a certain standard. Then in looking at that, how are your assessments created based on those standards? Because all the questions are coming from a place of making sure that that standard has been taught. And then how do you go back and reteach it? So I break down 6 steps. Number 6 being a way that you create a digital platform for your students to be held accountable using data. And that link is in the bio. It is a simplified version of how to break down classroom data, no matter what the assessment is. Okay? I'll come back again because I feel like I need to share more on the standards, where to find the standards, all the different things. But it is on the document, but I feel like I should share a little bit more so you're not in the dark about a few things. So there you go. Data.